There are many different types of subsects of Jedi within the wider order, the three most famous being a Jedi Guardian, a Jedi Consular, and a Jedi Sentinel. The Guardians, whose job it was to overlook the Jedi Order and be the protectors, willing to jump into combat at a moment's notice. The Consulars, who focused on the Force itself and its wider mysteries, doing anything they can to further the knowledge of the wider order. And the Sentinels, the Force wielders and Jedi that ventured out into the wider galaxy to form a deep and intimate connection with the innocence that resided there. But there are other groups of Jedi beyond simply these three, and today we will discuss a type of Jedi that went extinct before the Clone Wars era, and a type of Jedi that resided on the planet of Dagi, and wielded extremely unique lightsabers and lightsaber crystals, unlike anything else in the Star Wars mythos. The Dagi Jedi were a unique subsect of the Jedi Order. The Dagi group of Jedi were a group of Jedi whose sole job it was to protect the inner rim world of Dagi, a planet famous for various confrontations, and therefore a special order of Jedi was sent there long ago. In the more modern Clone Wars era, the Dagi Jedi were considered ancient and extinct. But to fully grasp the concept of a Dagi Jedi and why they were so rare, we have to venture even further back into Star Wars history. Early in the history of the Jedi Order, the Jedi Council ran into a major problem, that being that there were simply so many Jedi in the galaxy that there were different sub-orders being developed by various masters, and there was not a sole core council that oversaw them all. A fun little fact is this is actually how many Grey Jedi orders came to be, as after the Jedi Council ordered that all training be conducted on Coruscant and overseen by the Council, many of these Jedi orders that had formed did not agree with this, and as a result decided to leave the wider Jedi, becoming sort of Grey Jedi in nature, but still most Jedi reconvened with the Council and were trained on Coruscant. This is actually what makes a Dagi Jedi so rare, as they were actually allowed to remain on one planet and be sort of separated and yet a part of the wider Jedi Order, as the Dagi Jedi seldom ventured to Coruscant and remained a part of an order on Dagi, but were still officially a part of the Jedi Order, making them an extremely rare type of Jedi and making them separate and yet a part of the Order. The Dagi Jedi Masters were famous for their loyalty to the Republic and skill in combat, and yet were allowed to only remain on the planet of Dagi and protect the innocents there. There were several notable differences though between a normal Jedi and a Dagi Jedi, mainly their lightsabers and their clothing of choice. A Dagi Jedi Master wore black and green robes, with stripes moving down their robes to signify their loyalty to the Republic. It was on the planet of Dagi that these Jedi Masters would discover a crystal that was only unique to this planet, and a crystal that produced a unique blade that would later go on to signify the presence of a Dagi Jedi. What's unique about this lightsaber blade is it's not straight, it actually seems to zigzag. A Dagi lightsaber blade is black at the core but gives off a bright blue and white aura. A Dagi lightsaber hilt is also uncommonly large to accompany the power of the lightsaber crystal. Some Dagi lightsabers though could also be silver instead of a black coloration. Although the Dagi Jedi were powerful fighters and mystics of the Force, they eventually would go extinct before the Clone Wars ever arose. The reason for this being is they were so loyal to the Republic that they again refused to have children and further the Dagi Jedi Order, and the larger Jedi Council decided not to send new Jedi to Dagi. Therefore, over time, their members grew older and older and died off one by one. Although the Dagi Jedi themselves were not around, some of their lightsabers and robes were salvaged and returned to the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. These weapons were placed within the Jedi archives, and many Jedi younglings were fascinated with the story of this ancient version of Jedi that had gone extinct. But that is unfortunately all we know about the Dagi Jedi Masters and their unique robes and lightsabers. But tell me, did you guys know about the Dagi Jedi before this video? And what are your thoughts on them and why they ultimately went extinct before the Clone Wars? Thank you as always so much for watching. May the Force be with you and have a great day.